My girlfriend, 27 female, called me, 29 male, disrespectful when I planned to go on holiday without her? When I was at university, I had a close friendship group with the people I lived with. There were 4 guys and 2 girls. We all planned to go on holiday together to celebrate finishing, but that was in 2020, so it didn't go ahead due to the pandemic. We're all from different cities and have different schedules and commitments, so it has been impossible to all get together. One of the guys made a group chat and mentioned us all going on the holiday and said we should do it this summer. We all agreed and started looking at hotels, hostels, Airbnbs, etc. I told my girlfriend what we were planning, and she asked if she was invited. I said on since it was just the friendship group, and no one is bringing their partners. She said she found it weird I was going on holiday without her, and that she thinks she should be invited. I said no again, and explained again what the trip was for. She repeated that she thinks she should be coming, or that I shouldn't be going, but I just told her there's nothing wrong with going on holiday without your partner. She said I was being disrespectful towards her by going on holiday with other women. Does anyone have any advice on how best to approach this, or have any other views on it? Too long did not read. I have plans to go on holiday with friends. My girlfriend has said I'm being disrespectful for not inviting her. Man, you are asking for advice, and then getting angry at all of the advice being given. If you are this defensive with this topic with your girlfriend, I can understand why she is behaving the way she is. I'm laughing at how Opie is reacting to the posts. Are you here for outside perspective, or for validation? Judging from your replies, it seems like have already made up your mind. My wife, 29 female, of 4 years leaves me, 27 male, at work for hours every weekend. My wife is my ride to and from my second job on the weekends. When we first got together, I sold my vehicle to pay for my apartment, which she moved into, and agreed to be my ride everywhere. Well, since she decided to never get a job, I have been the payer of bills and rent and leisure activities. I work at a gym overnight on Fridays and Saturdays, 10 p.m. 6 a.m. Getting there isn't too much of an issue unless she's mad, but getting home is impossible. I'm about a 20-minute drive away. I get off at 6 a.m., so I'll typically start calling her at 5 a.m. because she'll take at least 30+ minutes to get up and out the door, plus the 20-minute drive. She doesn't set any alarms, so I typically end up calling her between 80 and 100 times without an answer. I have been working here for 5.5 months, and only 3 times has she been here, even close to 6 a.m. Every weekend I have to walk to a McDonald's and sit until about 11. Latest I've had to sit there was until 3 p.m., but I'm averaging 10 hours of sitting per weekend. She refuses to drive me any farther away for a different job, and jobs are extremely limited in my location. I just don't know what to do. Paranoia has been hitting hard recently, and I'm resenting her a lot more recently. Does she just hate me? Is she cheating on me? Is it the drugs she's on? It's so hard to save money when I'm the villain for not spending everything on her. My parents and uncle have said they'd help me purchase a vehicle soon. There are many more factors unrelated to this situation, but I'm unsure I should even stay with her after I get my vehicle. If wife is sleeping so soundly that she can't get up to pick you up from work, SHE doesn't need the car. Drive the car to work. This is a very weird arrangement you guys have. Why in the world aren't you driving yourself to work? I can't imagine she needs the car from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Just take the car and go to work. And find a new wife who isn't a self-absorbed, lazy POS. Dude, why aren't you driving yourself to work? She doesn't need the car while she's sleeping. Also, if that's not going to work, get a fucking Uber. Why sit for hours? That is lunacy. GF, 28 female, is driving me, 31 male, insane at the gym. I've always loved going to the gym and have been going since I was a teenager. My girlfriend of a year wanted to spend more time together and has said she wanted to get in shape, so I said why not sign up to my gym and come with me when I go. Problem is, the gym has always been my quiet place where I go to unwind, and she is driving me insane. I thought she'd maybe need a couple pointers, we could do some sets together, and other than that she'd just do her own thing. Instead she wants to follow my training program, wants to do every exercise with me, wants me to not wear my AirPods so we can talk whilst working out. She even refuses to bring her own water bottle and wants to use mine, that and leaving her phone in her locker and refusing to download a tracker, so I have to keep track off the workout for the both of us. Like, how can I navigate this situation? I feel like, seeing as I was the one who initiated her going to the gym with me, I can't turn around and say I don't want her to come anymore. She's becoming, if she isn't already codependent. If you don't stop enabling it, it will only get worse. This sounds like a miscommunication. She wanted to join the gym to spend time with you, but you see it as your alone time. Discuss this with her, and ask what else you can do together as a couple to fill that need. The drink bottle seems a weird marking of territory thing. Even with my girlfriend, I wouldn't want to do that rolling on the floor laughing. How do I, 33M, tell my future sister-in-law, 22/23 F, that I am a safe person in case she decides to leave my brother, 30M? Please forgive any typos, I'm doing voice to text, aside for any age specifics. My 33M brother, 30M, recently got engaged to my future sister-in-law, 22/23 F, in December. A little backstory, I grew up in a very toxic family environment. My father, 50M, was verbally abusive and my mother, 50F, was an alcoholic and also verbally abusive. At 18, I moved away while my brother stayed and joined the family business with my dad. I'm no contact with my mom and very low contact with my dad and now my brother. The reason for my no contact with my brother is because I discovered that he named his new pet black cat a racial slur. He didn't show any remorse for this and actually admitted to it in the same text where he announced his engagement to my future sister-in-law. I only got to meet her and get to know her over Christmas 2024. During that time, I witnessed him wrestle with her to a point where she told him to stop and was verbally saying, "Ow," which I told him to stop. I also witnessed him get drunk and verbally belligerent with friends at a holiday party he hosted. In March or April 2025, I had a long phone call with her just visiting. Since then, she has not responded to any texts or calls, even holiday or birthday messages. I'm genuinely worried about her and believe that he will turn out more abusive towards her once they are married. I don't feel like I could reach out to family. I'm afraid to approach him myself because I'm afraid he may take it out on her. I don't know how to get in contact with her or what to even say to let her know that I am a safe person for her to go to in case she needs to leave him. I live out of state and do not know if I am invited to the wedding nor if I will attend yet. Please, any advice would be helpful. You tell her that you don't support your brother's actions and leave it at that. The rest is up to her. You shouldn't have any contact with them at all. And clearly your sister-in-law doesn't want to talk to you. If she needs a safe person, it's on her to get her own people to fall back on. Stay out of it. You don't know her at all.